Hello everybody, it is Adam, and we are back after a week, exactly a week, and we are going to be reading some more really fucked up fanfiction. Today, this one pretty much speaks for itself. This one is called Garfield Gets a Massive Boner. Let's get right into it. Garfield was looking at his favorite dish, lasagna. "Wow," said Garfield, "this lasagna looks good. Like, really good. This sounds weird, but I'm getting feelings for this lasagna that I've never felt before. Feelings that are sexual." Suddenly, Garfield had a massive boner. He beheld the boner with measured glee. Slightly right-biased and powerful turgid. It glistened with sweet pre-jack like the morning dew. Oh, how it glistened. Without thinking, compelled by an animal force, he buried his mega bone in the hot Italian treat. Just then, John, Garfield's owner in a blue shirt, walked into the room. Note that the background is blue like in the comics. "Ugh," John said as he tore at his hair. "My life is ruined. Garfield, you should not put your dick in other people's food. It is not hygienic." Garfield wasn't going to take this from a little bitch like John. What was Garfield's voice? "Hey, John, you bitch. Stop being the worst human being. I think that when you die and go to hell, hell will be just like a mirror. Because that's what your hell would be, just being with you. And that's what everyone's hell would be." Except Garfield couldn't really say that because he has the graceless lips and tongue of a cat. Garfield cannot actually talk. "That's not fair. Not only do you have to show off your large, admittedly magnificent dick, you also have to put it in my food. Grr, it's not fair. You get everything, and now I find out that your anatomy is better than mine. All the girls will like me so much better if I had that glorious Zeus of a cock of yours." John then looked at a fruit bowl on the table. He noticed a banana in between two apples. Suddenly he started glowing. "Hey, I know. Oh, Garfield, do you want to do a favor for me? I have a date at 7 today, and I want to impress my date. Like, really impress her." Garfield understands none of this. He is a cat. His feline brain is not sophisticated enough to process more than eat lasagna and violate lasagna. Thus, he does not comprehend the dark machinations of Mr. Arbuckle, who plans to impress his date by also fucking lasagna. Just then, Normal came out of nowhere. "Hey, Garfield, I came to visit you." Garfield hates Normal because he's a little bitch cat who thinks he's so much better than everyone, so Garfield swung his dick and crushed Normal with it. A gray goo is stained on his hard, submarine-like cock. Garfield looked at his dick with pride. "You know what? You were so large and amazing, I think I might call you Moby Dick." John's date arrives and he totally does not deliver. She opens the door, right? And he tries to fuck the lasagna, just like the cat did. But he didn't make new lasagna. She is not going to be impressed with John's sloppy seconds. His pee-pee is not that great. It's like a sad earthworm. The kind that's like on the sidewalk and is getting cooked by the sun because it was too stupid to realize that it's on the concrete when it's raining. John's date raised an eyebrow and looked bored. "That's it. Batch, please. I can do so much better than that." John's date went to the refrigerator and started going, She took at a pineapple and gave it a whole blowjob. Garfield and John's mouths fell onto the floor in amazement. "Holy cow," said Garfield. "You couldn't even do that to a Jolly Rancher, you sad fuck." Then she took at every item from the refrigerator, one by one, and put it in her vagina. I lost my place. She took the sour cream and put it in her vagina. She took out a box of Domino's pizza and put it in her vagina. I'm not explaining this. Look in your own refrigerator. See the stuff in there? She put it in her vagina. All of it, from the soy milk to the giant container of kimchi. She then played with all of it in her vagina and put it back in the refrigerator. "You see? That's how you fuck food." After that, John's date left him because he's a sad little fuck. John cried and cried and said, "Oh my god, why am I such a sad little faggot?" He then looked at his refrigerator and said, "Oh wait, she put all of that in her vagina. So if I had sex with those things in the refrigerator, it'd be like having sex with her multiple times," in italics. John's face was filled with a smile, and John spent the entire weekend having sex with all the food in his refrigerator. Meanwhile, Garfield and Odie had to eat everything that was fucked by John and his date. It smelled like goat cheese and rotting cum. The end. I hope you enjoyed that one. I sure did. I know I did. This one was written by... Who was this written by? Kimchi Unicorn. I will link this one down below because I actually enjoyed this one. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't... You could tell it was pretty much satirical compared to the Johnny Test one we read last week. So, yeah. Let's read some of these reviews real quick, though. Guest on March 20th said, "This was honestly super hot." Ed on the 16th of March said, "Help, there's something happening on my penis." On December 23rd of 2016, Sad Little Fuck 97 said, "You honestly have no fucking idea how hot this is. This gave me such a massive raging boner. It's incredibly hard to find some good Garfield fanfic out there, especially Garfield smut, and this really delivered. God, I would like to thank you for this literary masterpiece." Normal Fan 420 said, "Good job." And that's all I have for you guys today. I know this one was quite significantly shorter than the last one, but I'm having a little bit of trouble finding good ones. Ones that I'm going to enjoy reading, and ones that I feel like other people would read. I have another one waiting, and it's honestly one of the most fucked up things I've ever read, but that'll have to be saved for next week, because we're already out of time. So if you guys enjoyed this one, this really, really short one, go ahead and hit that like button for me, because I appreciate it. Also, go ahead and subscribe, because we are almost at 30. 30! I know, right? It's going to be exciting when we hit it, because then I don't know what I'll do, actually. But, it'll be exciting anyway, and I will appreciate the hell out of it. Also, I have a Twitter. Go ahead and go follow me on Twitter, because I'm always on there all the time. Always on there all the time, guys! I'm at, 210, something like that? Would love to get 300 followers by the end of the year. Probably won't happen, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. And I will also put a link to my Discord in the description, even though, I don't know. It's not really used. I might stop. I might just delete it. I'm not sure yet. But, I will talk to everybody later. Goodbye.